welcome back to Betrayal in Antara. In the last video, we ended up at the Temple of Hene here. We talked with Felik Mar, who is the hand of Hene. And some guy was walking out. He told us to get out of the way. Now we're going to continue. We are in Ticoro. We're going to continue until we can get out of Ticoro and maybe do a little bit more. These are the shepherds. They've been talking about them the whole time. We have a medallion, shepherd medallion. These guys are one of the main protagonists of the game.
Something startled those birds.
Wait here. I thought I saw something up.
Well, young Escobar, to what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I'm surprised you know who I am, Lord Caverton.
Are you really? Given the past misunderstandings between our provinces, I expect your father has educated himself about my family as well.
Do you recognize this, Lord Caverton?
A shepherd amulet? What kind of a game are you playing, Escobar?
I don't follow you, sir.
Tell your father his money has been well spent. His damn shepherds cause me no end of headaches.
By any chance, do you know of Gregor the Joyman?
Of course not.
Are you sure? He's a short man, about...
I said no! As governor of this province and director of the new salt mine trade, I have little time for joymen.
Salt trade, eh? I didn't know there were salt mines in Ticoro.
A recent discovery. Sheffield never expected competition, and I moved quickly. They'll have no time to counter my aggressive positioning. By the way, Escobar, that reminds me that congratulations are in order. I'm delighted to learn of your impending marriage to Sheffield's daughter. His bankruptcy will make House Sheffield dependent upon your father for the very bread upon their table. It pleases me to think that by ruining House Sheffield, I will tax the coffers of House Escobar as well.
What a nice guy.
Lord Caverton, I need to speak to the Imperial Consort. Can you arrange a meeting?
I'm afraid that won't be possible. The consort's busy schedule won't allow him time to meet with every backwater representative.
Then tell me where he's staying and I'll schedule a meeting with him myself.
You don't take no for an answer, do you, Escobar? I'm telling you, it's out of the question. I've guaranteed the consort his privacy, and I'll not be made a liar by the likes of you. Do we understand each other?
Perfectly, my lord. My father has nothing to do with the shepherds. Until recently, I'd never even heard of them.
Now, why do I find that hard to believe? Don't play me for a fool, boy. You can't tell me it's a coincidence that those fanatics started causing trouble just at the time I crushed your father's tax proposal in Shira.
I'm sure there's no connection between the two, my lord.
You seem sincere enough, but all that proves is that your father doesn't take you into his confidence on provincial affairs.
Thank you for your hospitality, Lord Caverton. I'll be sure to mention it to my father.
Anytime, young Escobar. Anytime.
stops. These guys are ridiculous. In case you haven't been paying attention, this is the name of the daughter of the Emperor, Emperor Aurora.
Wait here. I thought I saw...
Yes, can I help you? I'm running a festival.
Have you ever taken a look at the locks on the rampart gates?
Looked at him. 10 his ears. Who do you think replaced them? Let's see, going on 2 winters ago it was. Would you believe that up till then, they were still using warded locks? Incredible.
Then you're the man to help us. We need a key.
A key to the city ramparts? Son, what kind of a stone idiot do you take me for?
You can tell we're not thieves or traitors, can't you? We're trying to help the city.
Right. And I'm the queen of the festival. Go away. I'm busy.
Listen, this is very important. Someone's life, the safety of all Ticoro itself is at risk. We need to get up onto the ramparts.
You're persistent. I'll give you that. You may even be earnest. Still, if it got out that I'm making duplicate keys to other people's locks, I'd be ruined. I'm not risking my livelihood for nothing. I'll make your key if you do something for me first. Someone has been picking my locks. I want to know who it is.
You want us to catch a thief?
Not a thief, a picklock, and a selective one at that. He's been springing locks all over Ticoro, but only locks of my making.
I thought your locks were the best.
They are. They should be unpickable. Yet someone is consistently picking them. He's ruining my reputation. Find this lock-picking fatherless son and discover why he's targeted my locks. Do that, then you'll get your key. If there's nothing more you want, I'll get back to my work.
What's your name?
Torrance Passage.
You're obviously the one who's been picking all Kulain's locks. How come?
The pledge that bound me to Master Kulain as apprentice bound him to me as master. When out of jealousy he betrayed our pact and turned me out, my life was ruined. It's a small form of justice, more like revenge, I suppose, but picking his locks was the only way I could get back at him for what he did to me.
And so your revenge is to ruin Master Kulain's reputation?
Yes. And what of it? I helped make those locks. I know how to pick them. If word gets around that Kulain's locks aren't secure, he'll soon feel it where it hurts him most, in his pocket.
How is that betrayal? Couldn't you just go work for someone else?
You must not be from Ticoro. A master is bound to teach and care for his apprentice so long as that apprentice performs his duties. The pledge is broken only by the most severe circumstances. Kulain made a mockery of this promise, but because of his reputation, the fault is seen as mine, and no master will take me on. I was supposed to be a locksmith. Now, I have no trade at all.
Why was Kulain jealous of you, a mere apprentice?
Simply because I was becoming as skilled a locksmith as himself. I should have been made a journeyman long ago, but he held me back. Then one day I caught him taking credit for my work, accepting a merchant's compliments, with no word as to who had actually done the job. I confronted him, and he threw me out.
Did you take your grievance before the guild?
Kulain owns the guild. I'm not foolish enough to ask for that kind of trouble.
If Master Kulain offered to take you back, would you accept?
What choice would I have? Can't get another position in Ticoro. Can't afford to start over in another town.
I'll see what I can do for you.
All right. But I think you stand better odds of getting a Tricot to swim. Hey, if by chance he does agree to have me back, tell him it's as a journeyman, or nothing. You understand?
Well, goodbye, and good luck, Torrance.
Like I haven't heard that one before.
We found the culprit.
Who is it? Tell me so I can turn him over to the constable.
I'm not so sure that would be in your best interest. The lockpicker is Torrance, your former apprentice.
Torrance! Ungrateful bastard. Why shouldn't the constable have him?
The man's got talent. That much is obvious from the ease with which he picked your locks. Since he never stole anything, he probably wouldn't go to prison. Do you really want his skill up for grabs to the highest bidder? Say, one of your competitors?
No other master would take him in.
What makes you so sure of that? Anyone who apprenticed him would learn how to pick your locks. To me, that sounds like a definite plus in the previous experience column. Why don't you pledge him back here? He's willing, and it looks like you have more than enough work for two.
Sounds a bit like blackmail. But you make a good point. He's caused me enough trouble. But as his master, I'm sure I'll find ways for him to make it up to me.
We lived up to our end of the bargain. How about giving us the key now?
Very well. I have one left over from when I replaced the locks. If anyone asks, you don't know me, and I never gave you that key, right?
Right. Thank you.
If there's nothing more you want, I'll get back to my work.
Shoot. About to be night again.
Master Culane has agreed to take you back.
I don't believe it. How did you manage that?
I merely pointed out the potential impact on his business if you pledge to another master.
But no other master will have me.
I think you're wrong about that. As Culane's ex-apprentice, you know all his trade secrets. In future, if you feel he's not being a good master, just think out loud about going to a competitor. That should keep him in line. Since we helped you get your job back, would you mind showing us how to pick those locks?
Well, seeing how I'm an apprentice, I mean a journeyman now, I hardly think that would be appropriate. But for 50 burles, I'll give you some pointers you can use on other locks.
Sounds like a fair deal.
All right, here's a standard lock. Watch me closely now. See how I insert the picks here and here?
Yes, I'm with you so far.
Now, you just probe along here until you feel it catch. Press like this. Oh. Turn and presto.
I think I followed that.
Patience is the key, you might say.
I mean, if this game didn't come out in 1997 and they had, like they could show you real visuals, that would have been a lot better. They could actually kind of show you how they pick a lock.
Well, goodbye, and good luck, Torrance.
Like I haven't heard that one before.
I've got a gut feeling about it.
I think we're over the guard's office now. That hole I saw should be around here somewhere.
All right, so they just told me that the consort is staying at the Green and White Inn. So the next step for me is I'm just gonna grab everything on the ground, sell it, go to the green and white inn, and see what happens. I think I've killed everybody, but well, at least I hope I did, because I'm about to just drop everything on the ground so I can get everything out of here as fast as possible. So this is overall a better weapon than the one I've been using. Big puzzle. As you can see, the first bead puzzles are laughably easy. I didn't even memorize those, just in case you were wondering. So I'm selling armor to this shop and the sword to the other shop. There's a guy who actually will buy both of them, but obvious if you pay attention that he doesn't pay anywhere near as much as these other guys do. Oh, this is the guy we helped before with the song.
Once there was a vessel as proud as she was tall. Many hands of men did toil to build the graceful yawl. Her bow was arched, her belly lean, her sails were clean and white. There was nothing in her form to lend a shadow of her plight. The Emperor Benaren's fair daughter Isabel was pledged to wed the Prince of Spain, of whom the stories tell. He sought Cavat to build a boat and said, a vessel gay that's fit to give as wedding gift to bear them both away. For her mast they felled an elm tree, for weight and flex and strength. To the forests of Januli went to harvest planks of length. Her lines they made of silk to trim her rig and tie her whales. Set the greatest weavers in the land to labor for her sails. On a summer day in Riva, the Cyrillin was named. The Trians three did come in peace to bless the vessel's name. On her maiden sail to the Isle of Fame, her bearing filled with pride. For aboard this day the honored pair, the handsome prince and bride. The sea was gaily dancing in indigo and green. The crew all swore this was the finest day they'd ever seen. The sun shone bright, the wind blew strong, the wingfish jumped and played. In the evening breeze, the Cyrillin was steady on the way. Night sky torn asunder, the sudden maelstrom came. The darkness pierced by spears of lightning, thundering hail of flame. The boat began to spin and sink, the crew fled to a man. When the captain cried, abandon ship, save all that he can. Ship's boy, he jumped atop a float, and with luck and speed was tossed away from round the burning boat. A mighty beast of legend rose to kill the sailors brave. The prince and Isabel embraced to share a watery grave. The ship's boy drifted to land in sea unknown, and 11 years it took for him to find his way home. When Derek finally crossed from Chale, he sought the Emperor great, to lay to rest the mystery of fair Cyrillin's fate. To lay to rest the mystery.
William,
The pleasure. Solana, how is your father?
what do you mean?
I hear Caverden is cutting into his salt trade business. I thought...
Don't worry about House Sheffield, William. I assure you, everything is well under control.
Well, I'm sure you have many things to do, so we won't keep you any longer, Solana.
Yes, I really must be going. So sorry to tear myself away from your charming company.
It's a really tough gambler.
Wait here. I thought I saw some...
What's your opinion of the shepherds?
They're an odd lot, a mix of spoiled rich kids and misguided fools seeking a purpose. They want to start a war with the Grolf again, and anyone picking a fight with a Grolf is an idiot.
Mayor Rhodes,
Mayor. Bravo!
Where are you?
Okay, so this is going to be the final rest. I'm going to show you something. It's hard to appreciate it when you first, when you first play the game, but then when you play it one more time, you'll look at this and you'll laugh. So let me show you this. Everyone seems to be carrying cheese. Look, they got cheese everywhere. See, this is not a coincidence that they all have cheese. There's actually this is a joke from the creators of the game. And you're gonna figure it out probably in the next video. I'll bring it up. Thank you. This is poison. It's not very useful, but if it's free, I'm just going to put it on the blades right now. You can't put it on the staff, I believe. I think I'm just going to leave the circlet of Sin. Maybe I'll keep it in a circlet of Sin Adrian just for fun. Let's get up. It'd be smart to buy some hammers.
frustrated in their attempts to see and warn the consort, the party slept fitfully, and, as it turned out, only briefly.
Did I hear some...
On your feet, vermin!
What? Hey! What's going on?
Unhand me. Ah! Come on, bitch!
Let me go!
I demand to know what this is all about.
What this is about is, you're all under arrest. Lord Caverton has some questions to ask you.
Arrest? What for?
For the abduction of the consort.
Well, I've seen worse places.
Oh, you've got to show them to me sometime.
It's about time.
Where is he?
Better let me handle this. We don't know. We weren't involved.
Liar!
We didn't even know the consort had been kidnapped until we were rousted from bed in the dead of night. But I've got reason to believe a cult called the Shepherds might be involved.
Don't play games with me, Escobar whelp. You've been asking a lot of questions since you arrived in town. Questions about the Shepherds, the consort, my agent Gregor. You've been showing a shepherd medallion to everyone in Ticoro, and someone with such a medallion was seen near the consort's inn shortly before his abduction. I want answers.
So do we. We knew there was a plot involving the consort, and we wanted to stop it. But first we had to find out what it was. The only clue we had was the medallion Gregor gave me before he died.
So, you admit you were involved in Gregor's death? Your father is in league with the Shepherds, isn't he? I'll bet Sheffield's in on it too. Probably bankrolling them to disrupt Ticoran affairs and weaken my position in the Shira. Well, this kidnapping, a transparent effort to embarrass me and bring me out of favor with the Emperor, will backfire against Piander when you're brought before the Imperial Shadows and the Grand Tribunal.
The Grand Tribunal?
I'd have preferred to handle this privately, but word has spread through the city like pox in the summer. Imperial soldiers are already coming to escort you to the palace for questioning.
The Shadow's magic can pierce your mind and divine your true thoughts. A painful process, I hear, especially if you resist. Draining, too.
They rarely use it, but in your case, I'm sure they'll make an exception.
I'd say that went rather well, wouldn't you?
In the darkness, William's deadly glare went unnoticed. Later that day, Imperial soldiers loaded the trio onto a wagon for the trip to the capital. That night, the column called a halt to set camp, posting a pair of guards to watch over the captives.
Damn bugs. Did you say something, Eric? Ow. Lousy bugs. They get you too? Eric? Oh.
Have room in that wagon for one more, little archer?
Are we glad to see you?
Thanks for coming to the rescue. How did you know what happened to us?
I was concerned when you didn't leave me a message. I asked around and learned the name of your inn, but the innkeeper hadn't seen you for days. She said that one of Caverton's men had settled your bill. That's when I really started to worry.
But how did you find us?
When I heard that 2 men and a woman had been arrested for the abduction of the consort, the facts gathered upwind. I couldn't get close to Caverton's dungeons, but A wagon flanked by Imperial soldiers isn't difficult to track.
Thanks, Fur Brother, but I think we'd better leave this neighborhood and quickly. These soldiers aren't going to be in any mood to play a coin for the beggar when they wake up.
Not only should we escape, but we need to find the real culprits. Caverdin is all too eager to blame this kidnapping on the House of Escobar. That's the last thing my father needs to worry about. Are you with me?
Count me in. I don't need the Emperor's shadows dogging my tail. One natural shadow is enough for me.
From the hints Caverdin dropped, it sounds like the shepherds are involved in this conspiracy. I'd say our first step is to find them.
No need to whisper. Those soldiers won't be waking up for hours.
What did you do to them, Rawl?
Just a little nutberry extract on a dart. Nothing permanent. Kalen, there's another reason I went looking for you. After the Feast of Kor, a runner brought word that something strange is happening in the Ridgewood. He had few details and could only say that ghosts are wandering the wood, killing people with a mere touch.
My father?
I don't know. No one has heard from him since the ghosts first appeared.
I've got to find him. But I can't just leave William and Aaron.
Don't worry about us. You should go to your father. We can find the shepherds without you.
I doubt you could find your own shadow without me. But thanks.
Those of my pack in Ticoro have been called back to protect the ancestral den. They will be waiting for me near the edge of the woods. Kalen, I will travel that far with you.
Thanks, Rawl. I'll be grateful for your company. William, there's an inn in Grandeur on the Street of the Sparrows. After I've seen my father, I'll meet you or leave word there.
Good plan. One more thing. On the road, it's common for traveling companions to share the load, regardless of who owns what. We should probably get our gear in order before you go.
Kalen, I hope your father is all right.
I'm sure he is, Aaron. I just need to see him.
That's going to be the end of this video. It looks like that's the end of Ticoro. And on to find the shepherds.